extra terrain, as well as using its tinker tools to experiment with micro detailing. Off camera, I did even more micro detailing tests, making some creative designs as well as some of the most cursed things I have ever seen in Minecraft. Look at that. But this mod is constantly evolving, and since I recorded the footage for the last video, Axiom has introduced some fantastic changes to its builder tools. Axiom's team is constantly improving the mod and adding features based on the community feedback. An example being how Mulberry, one of Axiom's developers, saw a slight inefficiency from watching my playtesting footage and actually implemented a change to the cloning tool that greatly cut down the time it takes to make a selection. That's just one example of some of the changes. And there were others that I quickly glossed over at the end of my first impressions review. Things like being able to rotate and flip selections and far reach were added that have the potential to greatly increase building productivity. The implementation of these new tools—
What? I'll do it when you're doing your call.
along with my heavy focus on micro detailing using Axiom, made me realize something. This mod has a wonderful feel when working with smaller structures, but my main use for building tools is creating massive structures for Wavetech, one of the world's most advanced technical Minecraft servers. And today, we're going to see if Axiom can do just that when we test its latest features and find out if they live up to expectations. Here's how this is going to work. Part 1, we're going to see if Axiom's latest features are as intuitive as previous ones when we design tileable perimeter patterns that can be used with Wavetech's perimeter floors. Generally, for Perry patterns, I use an absurd amount of world edit, so this is a fantastic test to see if the new clone tool changes can increase building speed. In part 2, we're going to push Axiom as far as we reasonably can using the builder tools. Generally, my computer can world edit around 6 million block selections. Did I just try to world edit 3 million blocks? And it worked! Much more than that has an increasing chance to crash my client, so naturally, when we test out Axiom, we're gonna shoot for 10 million block edits. Spoiler alert, that's not even close to how big we actually go. Part 3 is where we take everything we've learned about the latest building tool features and the information we learned from the stress test and apply them to real applications when we design a massive decoration for Wavetech's Iron Farm perimeter. Perimeter farm walls are often large projects composed of many repeating sections rotated at various angles. And seeing how we just finished the Iron Farm on the SMP, you can see more stress test of Axiom's ability to make large-scale survival-friendly structures. At the end of the 3 parts, we'll rate Axiom's latest features with our standard categories. How useful are they? How intuitive are they? Do they assist with building quicker than normal? And of course, is it fun to use? And I didn't have a segue, so here's part 1. As mentioned before, part 1 is creating an elaborate pseudo-2D floor pattern that Wavetech uses for perimeters. Generally, this takes heaps of world editing to use, but with Axiom's latest cloning, rotating, and flipping tools, this should be easier than ever. So let's see how it turns out in practice. How we make perimeter patterns is very formulaic. What we do is we start in quadrants, and quadrants meaning we start from this corner and we build out this way. What we then do is take this selection, rotate it 90 degrees, and paste it this way, paste it this way, paste it this way. And when it comes to world edit, what that looks like is we would grab this corner, / copy, then we have to like place blocks right here, rotate 90, paste, rotate 90, paste, rotate 90, paste. It's just a lot of typing and it's weird and it's a lot of a kind of annoying methodology. But Axiom has recently added a brand new feature. You can now, let's say this is our perimeter pattern, you can grab this, scroll, and then have Control R, right click, move it, Control R, right click, move it, Control R, right click. And you don't even have to reselect, you don't have to move, you don't have to rotate and look in weird ways. You just immediately know what you're doing. I kind of really want to see if it's as useful as I'm imagining by seeing if we can create a cool looking perimeter pattern and actually get it rolling, you know? So obviously the first thing that we have to do is actually, create a perimeter pattern. And while I make this bowling alley floor looking pattern, I'd like to thank you all again for the support on the last video. It's on track to become my most viewed video ever, and all of the genuine comments, messages, and general engagement has been really encouraging. Over 2,000 people subscribed from that video alone, getting us on track of meeting our goal of 14 quadrillion subscribers by the end of the year. Again, it's really encouraging, and I can't thank you guys enough. And while I'm here, I'd also like to thank my lovely Patreons, Skeeter, Milky, and Broski, and my channel members who keep the content coming constantly. That was a mouthful to say. Much love, guys. Now we can actually run it through the first test of using Axiom's clone and rotate feature. Left click right there. Note how many times I make a selection. So first selection there, move it here, Control R, and then we just move it over here. Line up the bounding box, Control R, confirm. I keep moving because I'm so used to world edit. Right click, confirm, left click, finish. It's that easy. And not only does having to select our clone box one time put Axiom's clone tool on par with world edits, Axiom has an almost unnoticeable difference that makes its cloning feature much better than world edits. See, when you copy a selection with world edit and rotate it 90 degrees, it rotates clockwise. Now let's flip the selection and rotate it 90 degrees again. Pop quiz, which direction will it rotate? If you guessed clockwise again, you'd be wrong. This world edit doesn't have any common sense, and when you flip a selection, it flips the direction it rotates to. Why did they do that? I don't know. Axiom's clone and rotatability is similar, but differs after flipping your selection, where rotating after flipping is also rotated clockwise. Again, super small, almost unimportant detail, one that many might not even notice, but it's these tiny little things that really add up and make Axiom shine. We ended up testing these new tools on 4 perimeter patterns, and I had chat though on the table. As a thank you for the incredible support on the last video, I'll be offering this one as a free Lightmatic. Link in the description. And if this video gets 2 whole likes, I'll also link this perimeter pattern in the description as well. I know 2 likes is a really big ask, but you know, like I think maybe we could do it. Part 2 was a test to see how many blocks Axiom can generate at once, and to test to see at what point my computer would explode. After we got a nice name for the world, we could get started. Void McVoid face. We call this stress testing, where we start out with a single block and slowly expand it to incredible sizes. 7, 8, 9, 10. Am I wrong that is a million blocks? This is more of a test of my hardware than it is Axiom, but the thing is, I know how well my hardware can handle world edit, and so we're testing with Axiom. 3, 2, 1. Yo! That was so quick! I'm at 60 FPS, about to paste in 2 million blocks. 3, 2, 1. It dropped down to 2 FPS for a second, but it pasted in. We have our 1 million blocks selected, and we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. Didn't even take 4 seconds. That's 5 million blocks. 3, 2, 1. Four seconds too. 4 seconds too. All right, next test is 10 million. I'm getting to a place where I can like see all of it. Maybe if I Quake Pro, the highest FOV in the game, just to be able to see this whole thing. 3, 2, 1. Oh, is that it? Is that the bite of 87? I should have taken bets. And the game crashed! We found it! 10 million is indeed too much! And our game crashed, which means testing is over, right? Well, not quite. When using World Edit, there's been times when making large edits that the game crashes and you log in and nothing has changed. Other times, you can't log into the world at all. Let's see how Axiom did. Joining the world. What? Is that what I think it is? I think it pasted in, but it cursed itself. So it did still paste in. Well, I'd call that a success. So just how big can we really go? Find out in Mr. Max Monday's latest game show, Will It Stack? What do you think? Will it stack? My computer is not having this. I think oh, there it goes. Now we have to find out. Will it stack? No way. It's working. We're logging in. We got 20 million blocks. I'm curious to see if we can even select this amount of area. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite game show on the internet. Will it? I'm going to cause irreparable damage to my hard drive. One in the chat if we should try to stack Voidy McVoidface one more time. Selection 1, Selection 2. This will be the season finale of Will It Stack. Oh, and I won't bore you with the suspense. After attempting our 80 million block selection, our client did crash. But relogging into the world was seamless, and our stack did indeed work. There wasn't even many lighting issues. Stress testing information isn't very important to a majority of the player base, but it's important to know if a program will have certain issues when pushing it to its limit. And I can confidently say that Axiom performed incredibly well when put to the test. Part 3 was an accumulation of what we learned with the new clone, rotate, and flip features when we began designing the WaveTech Iron Farm walls. The walls themselves had to be pretty plain since we're going to eventually build them in Survivor, but it still made for a fantastic playground to test the latest clone functions and the far reach feature. I was confident that a couple million block selections for these walls would be a piece of cake after the stress tests we performed earlier, and because of that, the entire process was made so easy. In fact, because of these new features, we were able to almost completely finish the walls in record time. The only thing we haven't made was the design for the center panel. Comment what you think would look good there. I'd love to hear your thoughts before we build these walls in survival in a future video. Before I announce my rating of Axiom's latest features, I'd like to make one or two quick statements. One, I was wrong when I said Axiom is not compatible with Sodium. The issue can arise based on what version of Sodium you have. If you're completely up to date, you are A-okay. Secondly, this will be my last Axiom review until its final release. While I do have a tips and tricks and a beginner's guide video being planned, Axiom is updating itself way too quickly to keep up. Upon its full release, we can return and do a more formal review, comparing its beta version to the features in the final release. So, what do I rate Axiom's latest Builder Tool additions? Although I didn't show my use of the new extended reach, my opinion of it is very high. The ability to pick block or remove a single block from a distance is very nice, but you do have to be a little careful when using it with the bulldozer tool. It also isn't very compatible when you're using your World Edit wand. If you're even slightly out of normal creative range, you'll actually just break the block and not make a selection. Despite these shortcomings, I'd have to rate these features 5 stars for utilities, 5 stars for how intuitive they are. You literally can't get better than Control R to rotate. 5 stars for improving building speed, and simply because of how dope of an addition it is, 5 stars for fun too. As another thank you for the support lately, there won't be a short this week. Instead, there'll be a full-length WaveTech centered video where we break one of Minecraft's most tedious world records and construct an insane decoration. I can't wait for y'all to see it, and I can't wait for you to vote in every single community post. Peace.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. I have never heard of this before, but this is called the Alice scanning pattern, and it's what lifeguards use when they are on the job. It might make them look like robots, but I guess it's pretty effective.
If the lifeguard is unable to provide assistance immediately, the guard will whistle for a super.
Oh my god!
This guy has to keep saving this fish that apparently doesn't want to live anymore. I found this company that allows you and your friends to virtually explore cities around the world using robots.
No bumpy. No bumpy. You're bumping me. Ni hao. Ni hao. Oh, you don't want to help? Okay.
Just have to push these chairs away. Here. Come here. I'm running around the chairs.
Bro, no.
This is what a typical summer day in Ireland looks like. NASA just released video footage of a mini helicopter they are testing out on Mars. Because the atmosphere on Mars is so thin, the blades need to rotate way faster than they would here on Earth. Sometimes birds will steal fur from animals to help them build a warm nest. So this is pretty cute. All these people in New York City lined up to see Saturn through this guy's telescope. Just a heads up, the goal going forward is that I'll be trying to upload 3 videos a week, so hopefully people enjoy the new change. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
And if there's other live-action movies you want us to check out, then comment them down below. And if you want to make us watch something, you can do so over on our Patreon.
And this video is streamed live on twitch.tv/spillingthemilk. Click the link in the description and come watch us live and subscribe.
You want free weed? Click the subscribe button.
Scott Pilgrim is dating a high schooler.
Really? Is she hot? So many people nowadays are like, wow, that guy's f***ing good. Like, don't even understand the context of the movie now.
Wow.
Dude, the bomb on her drum.
Isn't their song like Bomb Off?
Their band is called Bomb.
They beat the first level of Mario 64 and they were sexually attracted to the Bomb On battlefield.
I thought Scott lost his virginity, bro. He lost it on King Bomb. Apparently, Edgar Wright was gonna cut this intro out of the movie, but then Quentin Tarantino saw it and he was like, "You better fucking keep this in the fucking movie." This is like the Oppenheimer face. It's fucking zooming in on her fucking face.
I have become minor victim of Michael Cera.
Scott, if your life had a face, I would punch it.
Yeah. Wait, what? I'm offended, Kim.
Wounded even?
Hurt, Kim.
He's such a little twink, bro. Fuck him.
You're totally my bitch forever.
The fucking goat. What the fuck?
Wallace is the go.
Wallace fucking carries this movie, man. He's so funny.
She's only allowed out when the sun is up, so I wouldn't call it dating. It's more like playtime.
That makes it extra weird.
Wallace just shows up to torment the motherfucker.
Did you know that the original name for Pac-Man was Puck-Man?
I be fucking taking this line out to parties, bro. People be pog champing just like Eden right now, bro. It's so true, guys. It's the craziest Riz line you could ever say.
Are you coming to my party Friday, or will you be busy babysitting?
I forgot how much constant shit he gets from everyone for it.
I feel like people kind of misrepresent it because the movie
Yes.
is aware and literally makes fun of Scott like the entire beginning of the fucking movie.
Yes.
It's almost like Scott Pilgrim is an asshole.
What?
I've never even kissed a guy.
Hey. Me neither.
You're 22, Scott!
You're 22 and you've never kissed a guy? Come on. My face when I see a woman with she/they pronouns.
Scott! What?
Such a good transition.
The transition in this movie are amazing. This one girl is about to know the secrets of Pac-Man.
Are you making a version of the shitty trailers that are a reason nobody watched this fucking movie?
One awkward guy
will tell a girl about Pac-Man.
And that they were worried people would scratch out the P, turn it into an F, like...
I'm just imagining she's like looking at him and she's like, yeah, I saw that Did You Know Gaming video too. You think I'm stupid?
We dumped Kim.
Okay, me and Kim are all good now, alright?
Kim's actor is so good.
They loom over those like 3 relationships, but those are like such core parts of the manga.
I think she's the girl of my dreams.
Then you should break up with your fake high school girlfriend.
It's so funny how everybody else in this movie, except for Scott, just wants him to stop being a fucking weirdo or whatever.
Remember, you're supposed to meet me at the bus stop a half hour ago.
Oh my god.
Nigga ninja.
Whoa! Dude, that's foreshadowing.
It won't just be knives wearing bomb shirts. It'll be the cool kids too.
Do you know this shitty shirt that Knives is wearing? The actors came in on that day and made the bomb t-shirts for the movie.
That's awesome.
I think about the P-bar.
There's a P-bar?
I'm taking a piss. My P-bar is emptying.
Hey,
No roller skating in the halls, bitch.
Fucking like throw something at her feet so she falls over.
Convenient subspace highway running through your head that I like to use. It's like 3 miles in 15 seconds.
Right.
I forgot you guys don't have that in Canada.
Yeah, this is an American thing, Jack. You wouldn't understand.
Do you want to hang out sometime? Get to know each other? You're the new kid on the block.
Dude, imagine fucking asking out your goddamn Amazon delivery driver, bro. Like,
Yo, guys, try it out. Ask your delivery driver out on a date.
I'll ask the hot Indian man delivering my Amazon package
Yeah.
on a date.
Let me get you a blanket.
That would actually be awesome.
This is the most Canada-coded part of it. It's really fucking cold all the time.
What is that? Oh, okay.
White woman spotted?
White woman spotted. There it is.
You can sleep in my bed. And I reserve the right to change my mind about this later.
I think this bed is actually a little bigger than the one he's sharing with Wallace.
It's way bigger.
It's like, this is a nice change of pace. I've got a bit more room here.
Oh my god. Oh god.
This is the painful part.
Kim, are you?
Are these the same songs from the comic book?
Yeah, because when you open the book, music comes out of it.
They do have songs inside of it, yeah.
I love Scott because he's like the dorkiest guy ever, but then he's also just really fucking good at fighting for no reason.
Who the hell are you anyway?
My name is Matthew Patel.
Chad is calling him Matt Pat because his name is Matthew Patel.
It's Indian Mad Pat.
And it's just Matt Pat like doing a really shitty Indian accent.
Is he a pirate?
Are you a pirate?
Pirates are in this year?
That's true, actually.
One Piece live action, bro. That's what he's referencing.
He looks like a One Piece live action character.
Yeah, this is Usopp's actor in the new live action, actually.
Matthew was the only non-white, non-jock boy in town.
Yo, it's just like the comic.
It literally is the comic.
I thought there was color. Well, there's people of color. I guess that counts. This is fucking amazing. It's so bad. It's so bad that it's so good. This is the best movie ever made. Is that how much an Indian person is worth, guys?
In Canada, unfortunately.
It's Toronto, bro. We got a million Indian people.
So what you're saying right now is we are dating?
That's all he cares about. Oh my god. You do not deserve this. You are cheating on a child right now. You don't deserve to feel happy.
Calm down, fucking Twitter. I did not ask to record this video with Twitter in my left ear.
Dorky hat.
It's not dorky. Why are you psychic?
Hey!
Knives get scarier with every appearance.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Scott is basically living with like a 24/7 Asian girl jump scare.
Eden wokeified himself so hard he couldn't even watch it.
Sorry, I'm back. What happened?
It's not gonna work out.
To be honest, I'm mostly impressed that he said it in person and not over text.
Character development.
It's all blue.
I change my hair every week and a half, dude.
It's blue.
She's literally Haruhi Suzumiya.
Why are they looking at her feet, bro? Like, what was that Tarantino ass shit?
You said earlier that Tarantino had creative decision in this movie.
If you cut out Ramona's feet, I will kill you, Edgar Wright. I will fucking murder you.
Well, they've got like the porn like engagement tracker, and it spikes really highly in that scene.
The porn engagement tracker is the most insane thing you just said, bro. Holy shit.
What is this place?
It's a totally awesome castle. We're shooting this movie here right now.
Castle Elm is such a cool place.
Wait, Canada's real?
Didn't you go here for your video or something?
I did.
Guys, let's keep quoting the video so Jack gets like views on the video that he can't make money on anymore because it's demonetized.
True, so true.
Who's famous?
Hey, I'm talking to you, Scott Pilgrim.
That's fucking horrifying. Oh my god, if that happened to me, I would shit my pants on sight.
Scott! Evil X! Right.
I just love how little so many characters care about what's happening in this movie.
They look nothing like him, bro.
I'm pretty sure one of those dudes is straight up Latino, bro. That's in the back there.
Yeah, literally.
The guy on the right is definitely like Asian.
Mr. Lee!
Am I supposed to believe that Scott can just take on 8 guys at the same time?
Oh golly, I wish.
Prepare to feel the wrath of the League of Evil X's.
League of Evil Axis?
This movie is beautiful because it just makes it seem that, like, even as a scrawny kid, you're capable of everything.
Maybe you can beat up Chris Evans. Maybe you can get they/them pussy.
True.
Maybe you can date a 17-year-old. Actually, don't do that part.
It's called a grind, bro.
So can you do a grindy thingy now?
Clearly never played Sonic Adventure 2.
Dude, it's a fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater, man. This is real.
Wow.
They finished shooting the movie? Like, what are they gonna do here?
Step up your game, Scott. Break out the L word.
Lesbian?
The other L word.
Dude, your gay friends will give you the best advice on women ever. You need to listen to what Wallace is telling you right now, okay?
Envy?
Oh, shit.
Been a while.
Who's this?
It's Envy, bro.
His evil ex.
And we're watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or some shit right now?
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
I love that scene.
Think I'll make it a decaf today?
Scott Pilgrim.
Ah!
Told you not to do that.
How are you doing that with your mouth?
Never mind how I'm doing it.
So I can just get my coffee over here?
White woman jump scare.
Dude, he's just getting woman jump scares throughout this whole film, bro.
That might actually be the entire movie.
I don't think anything can get in the way of how I shit.
It's so good, man.
Dude, imagine standing in front of a poster of yourself in the same pose.
We need groundswell. We need stalkers.
Ah!
Hey, Scott.
That is so weird. Oh my god, this movie is a master class in making you uncomfortable. Oh my god.
I'm gonna pee on her.
There's a shockingly large amount of references to pee from Scott in this movie. And somehow has never said he needs to muck a piss.
R. Kelly, yeah, dude, it is R. Kelly, and she is underage.
Hello again, friend of a friend.
She kind of looks like Misa Amane, bro. And like Scott Pilgrim, he does look like Light Turner at least. Wait, this song actually isn't bad.
What? All of the songs are good in this movie. What are you talking about?
Nah, dude, that's Bomb or whatever they're called. They're mid, bro. They're mid.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
Wait, how do you know Envy?
Scott dated.
You're like a superstar now.
Yeah, it's not really something I can put into words.
The way she said that sentence kind of sounded like something Cartman would say. I don't know why.
Is there such an undertone of assholery in her voice?
Yeah, basically. What the
He
fuck?
punched the dye out of her hair.
You'll pay for your crimes against humanity.
The vegan power.
The vegan powers are crazy. They're so real.
I guess that's not very nice, but I used to be kind of like that.
She's the same, just like Scott.
She's just like Scott.
That's the thing. You should date someone who has all the exact same problems as you. They actually threw Michael Cera through a wall for that.
He actually broke his back and never walked again after this.
They actually made Michael Cera date a 17-year-old for this movie.
Dude, I can see in your mind's eye that you put half and half into one of those coffees.
I poured the soy in this cup, but I thought real hard about pouring it in that cup.
This is the dumbest fucking shit.
Freeze! Vegan police! Vegan police!
The vegan police.
The vegan police!
What?
No!
You once were a vegan, but now you will be gone.
Bro, that's hard.
That was amazing, dude. Poetry at its work.
We had a very healthy breakup. We're all peaches and gravy.
No.
You and her? It was just a phase.
Just a phase?
You had a s***y face?
You had a sexy face.
I was just a little bit curious. Well, honey, I'm a little bi.
That's fucking fire, dog. That's fucking flames right there.
Whoa.
Pussy cam. I mean,
So it's Edgar Wright's acclaimed, like, famous moment. He has it in every movie.
The Baby Driver put cam. He was crazy.
That sounds sus.
I love it. See?
guys, equal rights, equal fights. You were legally allowed to strike a woman for no reason.
the back of her knees. Wait, how does that work?
The fucking slow motion is so stupid. Scott made her, bro. She to death.
Is there anyone at this party that you haven't slept with?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Second act low point, bitch ass. Fuck you, man.
If I can do that, we can do anything.
Did you speak to Ramona then?
What? No, I haven't seen her since the other night.
He's such a oh my god.
Okay, this song's actually pretty good though. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
lie.
now you're a fan? Now that they made it on the big stage, suddenly I've been there since day one. Day one, I was listening to the Bob-omb. I to Mario 64 in their memory.
That was just a confession at the end there, Corey. I don't know about that one.
This just turned into a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh battle.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh battle, but they're not explaining every single attack. So it's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh battle, but better.
I mean this in the nicest way possible. I 100% understand why this bombed at the box office. You know what I mean?
No, it's because of the shitty marketing.
I feel like even with good marketing, like I just feel like it may have been ahead of its time.
Well, it became like a cult classic soon after it came out.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna kill myself then.
All right,
bye.
Fortunately, he has a one-up, so he'll be back soon.
I want you to know I don't care about any of that stuff. Because I'm in lesbians with you.
The greatest line of all time.
Your turn. What did you want to tell me?
That we have to break up.
No lesbian.
With a smoking hot redhead on drums, music to my ear holes.
There's so much piss in this film.
There is a lot of piss in this movie.
If it wasn't for me, Ramona would never have been with you, but if it wasn't for you, she wouldn't have gotten back with me.
I feel like I could see this scene and like the comic being like a whole low point 2 chapters at least type of thing. But here it's just like 5 minutes and that just makes it funny.
Well, it's literally like months in the comic.
Damn.
Hey, pal. I just want to say I feel terrible about earlier.
Oh no. He's motivating him. He's fueling him with the anger that he needs.
Okay, laters.
What a perfect asshole.
I thought he was looking at his boyfriend there.
What a perfect ass.
He's spreading the cheeks.
Second password. Cool.
That's probably the funniest fucking joke in the whole movie right there, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wait. There's no use crying over spilled Coke, buddy.
He could have said spilt milk. No.
You all get it. He had Coke Zero in his mouth.
No, I think it's a lot more likely that even though this movie is 13 years old, I think he just hates us, okay?
Because I'm in love with her.
Scott Aaron, The Power of Love.
Damn. Is this what it's like in real life, too?
Yeah, you get a sword, you can kill anyone you want.
What if he just has like a mental disability? Like he's actually killing these people, but because of his like mental disability.
You're just talking about the fucking TF2 Pyro short right now.
You'll pay for what you did to him.
Listen, Kung Pao chicken.
There's no joke there. That's just fucking racist.
Game over.
They all had the fucking anime react. They had the Voltron anime reaction face.
I really will leave you alone forever now.
No, I mean, he literally has a way of getting in my head.
What?
He's literally evil, yeah.
You're not alone.
Right.
The one-up.
One up. He
got the
other
one up.
life.
Second password.
Just killed them for no reason.
I mean, it's not. It's just the comic book is better than the movie.
The comic book is better than the movie.
I'm sorry about me.
Yo, that goes hard as fuck.
Self-awareness is crazy, bro.
I want to fight you for me.
Scott Aaron, The Power of Self-Respect.
Self-respect. Self-respect. Let's go.
My favorite part is that they get through that in 5 seconds. Like I didn't have to see it again.
This fat ass hurt me, and I will have my revenge.
No, Knives, I hurt you.
My flat ass hurt you.
Normally when someone has a flat ass knives and they sit on you, it hurts a lot more than someone with a fat ass.
So are we all good?
Never felt better.
Neuralink deactivated.
Still my girl.
Let's both be girls.
Fucking castrated him.
I love them. That's awesome, bro.
You can defeat me, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
But can you defeat yourself?
What is this, green fucking goblin?
No, it's the N-word Scott. Run!
N-word Scott, no!
Solo round.
Oh, this is such a good scene.
Yeah, isn't this like much more extended in the comic?
Yeah, this is a very, well, this is completely different.
Oh, nothing. We just shot the shit. He's just a really nice guy. We're gonna get brunch next week.
I should thank you though.
For what?
For killing 7 people for me.
It's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad.
Vinvoice added threesome as a permitted term on Automod. Jesus Christ.
They actually shot 2 other versions of the ending. One where he goes with knives and then one where he goes with both.
I'll be fine.
Don't kiss that fucking c-
I'm too cool for you anyway.
Yeah. Thought maybe we could try again.
With women.
He's gonna have sex with her. Yeah.
Oh my god, they're gonna make a Scott Pilgrim too.
You didn't hit continue. You get an extra 90 minutes of the movie if you hit continue before it ends.
Well, chat, if you guys want us to continue with Scott Pilgrim 2, then get this video to 20 billion million quadrillion likes.
Get it to 600,000 likes so we can fund the movie. Thank you.
Or just watch the anime. Alejandro Paredes, Asmus Biogar, Atomic Leon, Bento, Comlu, Communism is when people's iPhone, Cosmic Dega, Crystal Bunny, Daryl Herb, James, Frozen Spaghetti, Gabriel Granados, Gub Stargazer, Gummy Brain Rot, Goni Snare Jonathan, Helio, I love spilling the
This is the biggest redstone competition ever. The rules are simple. 1 plot, 1 original redstone build, 24 hours, and no world edit. We have to build everything by hand. Once time is up, our builds will be judged by Sipover, McYum, and Wills, and they'll pick out the 3 builds that impress them the most. Oh, and did I mention, 3rd place wins $1,000, 2nd place wins $2,000, and 1st place, $7,000. I'll be competing against the likes of Crafty Masterman, Cube Hamster, and so many more. And as a wild card, we also have British Weirdo, who doesn't do redstone. The competition was set to start at precisely 1 PM Eastern Standard Time. So of course, at 2 PM, the competition began. Now, this is the design I'll be building. It's a hidden staircase that can be expanded out infinitely, and I chose it for 3 main reasons. 1, because it uses flying machines. It's easy to impress people with flying machines. 2, because it's modular, so once I get the first slice working, it's simply a matter of auto-clicking my way to success. And 3, perhaps the most important reason, because it's big. Now, for some reason, I decided that my machine would be cooler if I built it underground, but I really underestimated just how many blocks I had to remove. I was planning on making the staircase as wide as the entire plot, so I'd have to dig out almost 39,000 dirt blocks by hand. Sure, I have my trusty auto-clicker on me, but it was still gonna take ages. I even tried using TNT to speed things up a bit. Luckily for me though, Sipover swooped in and changed the rules mid-competition. I mean, it's his competition after all. So we could now get someone to do world edit for us, as long as it was only terraforming or making backups. So now, I had a gigantic hole in my plot, which meant I could finally start redstoning. So I got to work on the first slice, and to my surprise, it worked the very first time. Then I added the second slice to make sure the slime and honey weren't interfering with each other. And that worked the first time too, which meant I could now go crazy with my auto-clicker and speed build the rest of the staircase. However, disaster struck when I tested the full thing. 2 of the double extenders had failed, but I couldn't find anything wrong with the redstone. All the timings were correct. I broke and replaced everything in the areas where it failed, and it magically worked the second time. Though it became painfully obvious why it failed when I saw the replay mod file. I was placing blocks too fast with my auto-clicker, so I had created 2 ghost blocks. I could not see these gaps when I was building it. But anyway, with my staircase now done, the only thing left to do was some decoration. And I was finished, only 5 hours into the competition. So I went around checking out what everyone else was building. Next door to me was Pi, who made a very wacky ghost block generator, and a zombie elevator. Next to him was Pingu from Psycraft, who was making a giant tank. A giant, moving tank. We all kind of agreed in our voice chat that Pingu was gonna win this. Slightly further over was CubeHamster, who was making a missile factory. With this thing, you can simply press a button and it will assemble a missile for you. Not gonna lie, I was pretty scared of this one. And then we had Crafty, who left right after the competition started to do a live stream. So he was now behind everyone else, which was a major disadvantage because his build would likely take the longest. He was building Minesweeper using a map display, and well, it was absolutely massive. But also he hadn't even finished designing it in single player, so he probably wasn't going to finish on time. After checking out everyone's builds, I went to bed, and the next morning, I woke up to find that the server had crashed multiple times during the night and was down for a total of 6 hours. So I sure was glad that I was already finished. Because of the crashes though, Sipover extended the competition by a couple of hours. Despite the server downtime, by early afternoon, a lot of us had already finished, and we were bored. So we did the only logical thing. We built an end portal on Pingu's plot, killed the dragon, raided an end city, and turned the end into a cascading hellscape.
Oh, 3 billion phantoms chasing me. Oh my god, if you go to the end, there's like
Yeah, I just spawned them all in because why not? I'm about to bring even more chaos, just saying.
Vexes.
Why does it say blaze?
There are
What?
blazes.
Oh my god, what have we done?
I think
Oh,
I've started to realize a problem with what you guys are doing. As you add entities to a paper server, paper will remove other entities, and it's currently removing all the triumphs from my machine.
so while we were goofing off, we were breaking your redstone contraption.
Yo, that's a win
Whoops.
to me.
Then it was finally time for judging, and I was in the nerve-wracking position of going first, so I had to set the bar pretty high.
Hello. Yeah, this is mine. Alright, is the only thing we need to do is flip this lever, because it's going to be nice and simple if it is. Yeah.
To be honest.
Wills, you can do it. Wills, you can do it.
Thank you, man. Okay. Oh, yo. What? Oh my god. Look at it go.
It's opening up a secret.
Oh my god, look at this.
The stairs, too. Alright, and then we go down here. What's down here?
No way. Nikyum.
Sinks. Oh, a little 5x5. Who's this guy, bro? Who brought the sweat onto the server? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, that was nice. Oh, we're just gonna have doors here? Doors. Of course he put the shout out. Don't come in here, guys. I gotta shamelessly plug, you know? Very cool. If you
Bro,
ever
that
wanted
was
a
insane.
93 wide hidden staircase, well, now you can.
How many hours
I would have
does it
never
take you to do? Like, if you had to, like, give an hour some.
Probably took me like 9 hours to get 1 slice working.
Oh my god.
And then even longer to get 2 slices working because I had to start again because I realized that the way I'd done it, as soon as you expanded it out one, they interfered with each other and it all messed up and imploded.
But it was all worth it.
Very
insane-
secret. Yeah, no, that was it was like so satisfying.
I'd say that went pretty well. I'd done everything I could at this point, so I just had to wait for the judges to finish their judging. Not everyone's showcases went so smoothly though. British Weirdo's build completely destroyed itself, and when the judges got to Crafty, it turned out he didn't finish on time. So he had made this redstone magic trick instead. But Sipover gave him a second chance. He gave Crafty world edit permissions and said that if he could finish his build by the time they got back to him, he'd still have a shouting chance of winning. So while the judges were looking at the rest of the builds, we built a lounge around Crafty's plot and keenly watched as he frantically tried finishing his build. And all that was left now was for Sipover to announce the winners.
Wudo and Mongo won.
Yes.
Okay, on the real note though, Soleil took first place with his Hangman, M3 took second place with the Tesla Coil Majogger, and then Pingu took third place with the tank. But like, I can't even like exaggerate like how hard it was to judge, bro. Like everything was nuts. It was so hard to judge.
So yeah, I didn't win or podium, but I had fun and met a lot of really cool people. Huge congratulations to Sloime, Pingu, and Cubic. Their builds were insane. And of course, huge thanks to Sipover for organizing this competition. Minecraft 1.20 has brought us a new type of wood, bamboo, and it's very different from the other wood types. Up until now, farming wood has always been the same. Plant a sapling, or 4, bone meal it, then chop it down with an axe, or harvest the tree with a big redstone contraption. But with bamboo, things are very different. It's almost identical to how you'd farm sugarcane, so it's much cheaper and easier to build than a tree farm. But not only that, bamboo grows really fast and doesn't need bone meal, so it's automatic. No player operation needed. This probably sounds pretty nice, right? Bamboo is now the easiest and most convenient source of wood. Well, this is actually a bit of a problem. As a general wood source, bamboo is, dare I say, too good. It kind of invalidates the other wood types. Let me explain. To make a tree farm, you need 5 main things. A leaf crusher, big enough to provide infinite saplings, a piston setup to transport the logs, TNT blast chambers or wither cages to break the wood, a control circuit, and item collection. Oh, and you also need to build some kind of skeleton or moss farm to get the bone meal. To make a bamboo farm, on the other hand, you place a bunch of bamboo, sweep it with a flying machine on a timer, and collect the items. That's it. No bone meal, no blast chamber, no placing saplings. Now hold on a second. Don't tree farms give you more wood than bamboo? What's the issue? Yes, they do give you more wood, but there's still a big problem. With tree farms, you have to stop what you're doing and deliberately farm the wood. With a bamboo farm, you get free wood just by being near it. You can go about your business, and over time, you will almost always end up with more wood than a tree farm. So now, tree farms really aren't worth the effort unless you specifically want that wood type for your house. But you're probably better off just cutting that wood down manually. Though then again, manually cutting down bamboo is also easier than cutting down trees. And there's plenty of stuff where the wood type doesn't matter, so you'd be crazy not to use bamboo. Having a bamboo farm also means you can make scaffolding, an essential building tool. So basically, bamboo is now the most versatile plant in the entire game. Before bamboo wood, there was no clear best wood farm to build, because it always depended on your needs and how much time you were willing to spend building it. But with how cheap, easy, and versatile bamboo farms are, now there is a clear best choice.
Oh my god, Purple, why are you so against making the game easier? If you hate bamboo wood that much, then just don't use it and let us have fun, you nerd.
Well, no. I don't hate bamboo wood, and I'm not opposed to making the game more convenient either. But when something is so decisively better than the alternatives, then we have a problem. It wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened in Minecraft. Take player transportation, for example. The fastest ways to travel used to be redstone, ice, horses, potions, ender pearls, minecarts, and boats. They all had their ups and downs. Redstone, ice, and minecarts required lots of repetitive building. Potions needed lots of brewing, breeding a fast horse was tedious, and it could still die. There was balance. But then came the Elytra, which utterly crapped on these other modes of transport. You didn't need to build anything, and you could move much faster in any bloody direction. There was no need for specialized horizontal or vertical travel. What I'm saying is, bamboo is kind of the Elytra of wood. It's reasonably fast, convenient, and automatic. There are a few fully automatic tree farms as well, but they're very slow by tree farm standards. The latest mangrove trees are a nightmare to farm, since they have really fuzzy growth conditions, they have a random chance to generate beehives, which in Java Edition can't be moved, and they use an egregious amount of bone meal. It's also worth mentioning that a lot of people play on Spigot or paper servers, which break a lot of redstone, including TNT dupers, so you'd have to use wither cages instead, or break the wood manually anyway, which makes tree farms even less appealing. Tree farms only have one real advantage, but it's rather limited. They're more lag friendly, so the fastest ones won't bring your server to its knees. A giant bamboo farm